what did you guys think of the villains? Because we haven't really
Oh,
talked about the
I hate,
villains.
yeah, yeah. It's hard to say one of them without spoiling anything, so I'm just going to say the one that is sort of controlling everything. From the moment you meet her, I'm just like, I can't say the words, but I'm
Yeah.
just like, I just want you dead.
Yeah.
Dead and dead to dead, not just dead, bang dead. I want you tortured slowly and painful. You know how much I love my horror. I can
Yeah.
think of a million and one ways to make the person's death quite worth
I'll
the issue that has
I'll
happened.
I'll let Don do a short story on
Yeah, yeah, definitely,
it.
definitely. But no, I thought that was brilliant because you're going into the story, and before I started reading it, all I knew about were the hunters.
Yeah.
And that's
Mm.
that's all I knew about. And that was just basically because of our conversation before our D&D campaigns and all
Yeah.
that kind of thing.
His legs and my legs.
Yeah, and your legs,
I
yeah,
love the
Oliver's legs for
story.
sure. But that's all. And then you've expanded on them not just being hunters, and then there's the next group, and then there's another person, and behind that person is someone else. So
Yeah.
it's clearly you're a comic book fan like me because there's always someone behind the
Yeah.
other person controlling them, and I thought you did really well with that. And obviously we can talk more about those villains when we talk
Yeah.
spoilers, but. Yeah, I like that. I like that you didn't just take the easy route and just go the hunter to the villain. That's it.
Yeah.
You actually, because of the writing and because it was written so well, you've made me physically manifest hate for that person. And
Yes.
and I was just cheering Zia on the whole way, and I'm like, you just need to take her out, and you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it was just very well done.
Cool. Cool. Anyone else thoughts on the villains?
I f-
Right.
yeah, it's layered, isn't it? It's a
Yeah.
layered
Mhm.
a layered event, but I think that you wrote them heinously,
Mhm.
like they were horrible people in general, horrible villains, but not so much that it becomes sickly.
Mm.
Like some villains are just like, oh, you've just written everything horrible you could think of and thrown them at a
Yeah.
character. But I think you're quite it was quite clever how you made your reader despise them without just being grotesque with it.
Mhm.
I've had to, in some stories I've written, I've had to actually wind back on some villains to make them more palatable, but still hated. But it seems like you did it effortlessly. Yeah, the hunters obviously the OG the OG villain. But yeah, like was said, it was layered, and no, you did a very good job, and quite good adversaries for
Mhm.
for for her as she travelled through her story. I think if they were all just the same, it
Yeah.
would have. Yeah, I don't think I would have got through the book.
I mean, nine of them were the same, but
No, there
sorry,
you go.
had to do it. Had to do it. And he doesn't know what I'm talking about. Oh no, he would because
No.
yeah, yeah. No, well, he's at the start, so they're like chapter three, I think.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
Uh,
I
ooh,
can't say a lot because, like I said, I haven't read a lot. But as Jamie was writing it, he was kind of telling me along. So I do know like a couple of the spoilers. So what you're talking about, some of the stuff I do understand. um, but just kind of like like I've kind of almost watched the thought process behind it. And it's like you guys were saying, like the layers behind it, it's really impressive and something that you don't often see in books. I think a lot of the time it's usually just like, well, at least from what I've read, there's been like there's one villain or there's just two, but I think I love how it's like it's not just this one like guy that you focus on. It's like a whole lot of different things kind of going on, but it's not to the point where it's distracting, like it all kind of builds on top of each other.
Mhm.
But like just that's based on what like Jamie's told me as writing it, but I think that was really impressive.
she was my sounding board, pretty much.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, it's you. So what would you do for this?
Yeah.
What would you like? apart from the pants
Yeah,
that have bought you.
The good
it sort of
pants.
comes in waves, doesn't it? It's
Mm.
Yeah.
like every time you think you're getting over a certain, there's
Yeah.
something coming up behind it, and it's
Mm.
yeah. I'm trying not to
Well, we're
like go,
all, we're
"Oh, no,
almost
no,
at
no."
we're almost at spoilers.